There is no way I'm kissing a frog and eating a bug on the same day.
When we next catch up with Princess Tiana and Prince Naveen, they're two talking frogs hanging out on the bayou.
She is exactly the same character, even though her physicality becomes completely transformed, but that you feel that same person, that same soul inside a different body.
You're a no-count philanderer and lazy bump on the log.
A stick in the mud.
What'd you say?
Nothing.
As you can see, he's a little fond of himself.
This is a man who never has had to do anything in life.
Don't criticize the jazz.
Don't criticize the waitress.
They're stuck together as frogs throughout most of the film.
Like all great love stories, they can't stand each other.
While trying to find their way back to New Orleans and find someone who can break the spell, Tiana and the prince encounter a few friends on their journey. Including a trumpet-playing alligator named Louis.
His dream is to play jazz on a riverboat, but he's scared that people will be scared of him.
And a Cajun firebug.
You mean?
Named Ray Ray.
I just think Ray's the greatest. He's got that beautiful heart, and he sees the good in everything.
Well, there you go.
And we were on our way to Mama Otis. We think maybe she...
Whoa. Mama Odie? Y'all head the wrong direction, Sheriff.
There's a fairy godmother character named Mama Odie.
Jennifer Lewis plays her, and Jennifer Lewis herself is a force of nature.
She's warm, she's wise, she's cuddly. She is blind, she's 200 years old, and she has no teeth. I had a blast doing this character. Tiana and the prince show up as little precious froggies. She's ready for them.
And she has to really teach these little babies a lesson.
When you find out who you are, you find out what you need. Blue skies and sunshine guaranteed.
She's like belting, us with this lesson that we need to search deeper than we have to find the answers that we want in life. And eventually they learn to appreciate each other.
Only thing important is what's under the skin.
Tiana teaches him responsibility. He teaches Tiana the ability to release.
They have no intention of being together whatsoever, but being together, they fall in love.
They fall in love as frogs, which I think says more about not falling in love with a superficial kind of image of a person, but getting to know a real person.
It's about the transcending power of love, It's just amazing.
But before they can live happily ever after, trouble arrives. It's Dr. Facilier, a.k.a. the Shadow Man. Dr. Facilier turned the prince into a frog earlier in this tale, and now, continuing his wicked ways, he's scheming to take over the city. He needs the prince to make it happen, but standing in his way, Princess Tiana.
He's a delicious villain.
It's the green, it's the green, it's the green you need. And when I look to the future, it's the green that I see.
She is a bump in the road on the path to me getting what I want. So I have to, she is one of those things that can be eliminated.
His performance speaks to me as an animator. And as an animator, what people don't understand is that we're actors with pencils.
Enchanté. A tip of the hat from Dr. Facilier.
Creating Dr. Facilier as evil as ever was the job of supervising animator Bruce Smith.
I wanted to make sure that this character sits alongside of the evil stepmother, in Cinderella, or, Cruella de Vil, because he has to have that sort of elegance in being evil.
Now we're cooking.
He's long, lean, he has to dance. I grasp from Michael Jackson to Usher, to Cab Calloway to make sure that this character feels authentic.
What Smith enjoyed the most was Disney's rebirth of hand-drawn animation. He and other artists were able to make old school cool again, giving the film a rich and retro look.
I loved every minute of it. We want everybody to know what 2D looks like. We wanted to show what can really be done with a good story.
The animation is better than any animation you're ever going to see anywhere.
If this were baseball, This is the all-star team in baseball.
So, we got ourselves a deal.
Up next, The Princess and the Frog and the unmistakable music of New Orleans. How R&B superstar Neo got in the mix.
You're the best thing I never knew I needed.
And later, the brothers behind the fairy tale. Stay tuned.